Joe, from your point of view, I guess a chance to come back for these final games. Nice to come back from the injury.
Yeah, it is. It's been a long and frustrating time for myself. It was obviously worse than me first thought, and then I tried it, and it obviously made it worse. So it's been a frustrating time. Like I said, this stage of the season when I would have loved to have been out there. But like I said, I'm back training today, so I can't wait to get involved.
Yeah, and I guess now there's plenty of positivity around the club given the last couple of results.
Yeah, there is. Obviously the new manager's come in, he's done a fantastic job so far. The boys are playing really well, and they've got 3 very good results against teams who are obviously playing for things as well, so it hasn't been easy games. Boys are, like I said, confident now and buzzing around in training, so no, it's a good atmosphere at the moment.
Yeah, and what's the main differences you've noticed under the new manager?
Just the same as any other new manager. He's got his own way of playing and getting his point across to the players. This is different from what I've had before, but at the moment it's working. So he's done a very good job so far, and like I said, hopefully it continues.
Yeah. Do you feel as players that now you know where the club's going to be next season, a little bit of the pressure's off?
Yeah, a little bit. Probably have to ask individuals if they're playing with less pressure now, but by the looks of the results, it looks that way. It's obviously a shame it's come now rather than a little bit earlier on. But like you said, now we know what the position of the club's going to be in. The boys are playing really well.
Yeah, I mean that must be a frustrating thing as well, given beating 2 playoff teams. When you look back, possibly a season of what ifs.
Yeah, it does. It makes it even, like you said, it makes it even more frustrating. It's been a hard season, and like you said, we haven't performed at the level we should have done. Because like you said, we can beat teams like Sheffield United and Swindon. But now we've just got to concentrate on the future and not look back, be positive about that and look forward really.
Yeah, and a couple of games that remain have implications on promotion relegation for the other teams involved as well.
Exactly, yeah, so we've still got to be professional and play every game as we would if it was the start of the season, and obviously the boys will be doing that. They're still impressing the new manager, so it'll be a tough game for the 2 we're playing. Like you said, they've got big pressure on them for the games as well, so hopefully there'll be 2 competitive games.
Yeah, you'd expect Port Vale to come out all guns blazing, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would. They're obviously fighting for their lives, so they'll be throwing everything at us. But hopefully we can stand up to that and keep this little run going.
Yeah, I mean Port Vale, the reverse fixture, a result you probably don't want to remember, isn't it? Is there a part of you or part of the squad here that wants to put that right as well?
Yeah, for sure. It was a bad day up there. But like I said, we've got a game now to resurrect that, and we can turn things around and hopefully get back one over them. But like I said, now we're looking forward. We're trying not to look too much in the past and just be positive.
Yeah, and important anyway to end the home season on a high, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. The fans have been brilliant all season. So to have a game at home with a little run behind us will hopefully get the fans excited for next season. Like I said, they've supported us through thick and thin this year, so for them to still turn out every week and hopefully we can give them a nice home win to finish on.
Yeah, and on a personal level, your future, have you had a chance to think about that yet?
Yeah, no, it's still nothing's decided yet. Obviously I've been injured, and so the only thing I've been concentrating on is getting back fit. So that's been my main focus, and thankfully for today I was back in training with all the boys, so I'm a lot happier when I'm playing. So
yeah, I mean obviously you're an ambitious guy though, aren't you? I mean you feel you obviously can compete at a high level in League 2.
Well, you'd like to think, and you have goals when you're a player, and my goal is playing the Premiership one day. So you always have to look forward and sort of take it one day at a time. At the moment, like I said, my first initial focus was getting myself back fit, so I was ready to play. I'm getting there now, and like I said, I'll just see what happens.
Yeah, Yeovil not totally out of the picture then. It's not a given that you're going to leave.
No, like I said, it's nothing's been decided. So we're just sort of playing. Like personally for me, it was all about getting myself fit and getting back out there, and now I'm at that, so just concentrate on Saturday's game.
Yeah, good luck, Joe. Thank you.
Is it quite hard returning from injury at this stage in the season, where you have some kind of concerns that you can't quite give it your all because that could mess up your summer and into next season?
No, not really. Like I've what's the word? I've extended my rehab process this time, because the first time I came back too quickly. So now I've had a really good rehab session with the physios. My ankle feels really good, so I'm hoping now it's all behind me. So I've been training today, training properly. So hopefully these next 2 games, if I'm involved, then I'll give it everything I've got.
It must be so frustrating to have had to be on the sidelines for the past few weeks.
Yeah, it has. It's been horrible. for me personally, I haven't necessarily been injured too often, so to get an injury at this stage, it's been very frustrating. And like I've always said, I've just wanted to be out there helping the boys and doing as much as I can, and I haven't been able to do that. So it has been hard. But like I said, now we're not looking at the past anymore. We're just looking forward.
Good. Thank you.
What specific things, Joe, have you noticed since the manager's come in on the training pitch in terms of his style and his new system? What?
Well, he's very tactical. You can see he's played a high level football. So he knows what he's doing. And each game we sort of had different tactics leading up to the opposition. So he's obviously had a strong look at them. So he's one of them where you can see he's had a lot of experience in the game, and he's feeding it to quite a young, inexperienced squad.
And with it, sort of performances doing better on the pitch, are there any concerns from you getting back into the side now?
Well, obviously that's the thing. I'm now just back in training, so I'm just happy to be training with the boys again. It's the manager's choice if I'm selected to be in the squad in the next 2 games, and that's up to him. For me personally, it's been a horrible time off the pitch, so I'm happy enough just to be back out there training, and I'll see what happens.